We are building guidance systems that shape our choices, I think, fundamentally. And we're doing it without any realization of not only how effective they're going to be on us, but also the singular human characteristics that make us both vulnerable to them and totally unconscious that they're working on us. And for me, I think this is a really important thing for us to start thinking about. So before we go any further on this, I want to talk a little bit about this question of, again, these are not as sophisticated a set of algorithms as we think they are, or at least as other people outside this room perhaps think they are. And so I think the fundamental question is does the technology actually know us, or instead, are we programmed, hardwired somehow to believe that it does more than it does? And as businesses grow around them, are we going to be further and further incentivized to promote and believe the idea that these things are really, really good at everything? And so for me, when I look at the possibility of weighing the turning loose of a decision guidance system like algorithms onto society versus the precautions that the companies who are purveying them, and sometimes it's not companies, unfortunately, but the agencies and institutions and all the different people who are turning it loose, should there be greater precautions that they have to take as compared to the cost to us of living without those precautions? And so these are just a few of them that I bump into when I talk to people. The notion of paying taxes on how much you manipulate somebody, right? Facebook right now puts a price on the changing of a mind or the prompting of an action. Well, regulators could also, people have argued, put a price on on the degree to which you're allowed to do that. There may be some way to tax that in some way. Sharing the data, making it such that if you do if you do analyze huge swaths of behavioral data, you got to make it open to everybody so they can check your work and see that you're doing it ethically, those kinds of things. Funding counter-education should be in some way, be preparing kids to ignore the products that we make. And dual-use designation, right? If you're an anthrax researcher on the academic level, you need to go and get designated, basically licensed to do that research because it has dual uses. It can be used for very good things and for very bad things. So all of that, right, could be the burden on people who want to use this stuff as compared to the burden on us of living without it. And those burdens are pretty straightforward, right? Addiction, the death of choice, which we've talked about here, the death of truth we're seeing with deepfake videos and the rest of it, everybody wearing frickin' beige, right? These are problems that could be unleashed on society if we sort of aren't careful. And so we are, I think, right now at a very primitive stage of weighing these things against one another.